Yeah.
Yeah.
It was quite busy when you're on the land tour then.
Oh, really busy. Hi, Chris.
Hey, how are you doing?
Yeah,
Good. It could be a very short crew bar tonight because due to circumstances, a lot of people can't come in.
Yeah,
So
all the
we-
Liverpool lot.
well, just not just a Liverpool lot. We got Blackpool Bob's sick, and
Yeah.
Brendan's busy, and Ray Sachary's busy, and Scotty. So yeah, so it could be. We'll keep it
Well,
short and sweet if it's just going to be us.
Davey's still up
Okay.
here with his brother-in-law, so I don't know if he's coming in or not. Is Dave
Yeah,
coming in?
he said he'd try. He said he'd try.
Right.
So
Okay.
you back home? You back home now, John? I see on
Yeah,
your.
we got home yesterday afternoon. We took the bus from Vancouver. I tell you what, the border was a bloody fiasco. It should have been so easy. They could have come on the bus, checked the passports, and they could have done the sniffer dogs of the luggage. But no, we waited for like 45 minutes before we even got off. And
Too
then
bad.
and then we had to take the suitcases off, and they didn't check them. It was ridiculous. Yeah. But
So
anyway,
that delayed you by how much then?
well,
A couple of hours?
we weren't in any rush to go anywhere, but it was just kind of annoying,
Well, it's
Yeah.
frustrating when you've had a long trip and you just want to get home.
Yeah. Plus, the
Yeah.
bus driver was a good driver, but he didn't talk. Maybe he didn't have a microphone on the stupid bus, but we didn't get any information from him. But anyway, it all worked out.
Good trip overall then.
Well, yeah, just telling Steve, it was the land portion which we'd never done, and that was busy. I mean, every day we're on the go.
Yeah.
Hello, Pete.
Oh yeah.
Hi, Pete.
Pete's in.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Pete, all right, mate. I know Pete.
Hiya.
How you doing, Pete?
Yeah, good job. Busy weekend. I've just
Charlie,
got in. Just got in.
Yeah.
Okay.
got Charlie on his way.
Yeah, good. At least you get a few people in. That's good. Could be a slow one, Pete, because everyone's busy doing other stuff today.
Yeah,
Just
everyone's had a busy weekend, haven't they?
Yeah. Plus Blackpool Bob's is sick, unfortunately, and
Oh, is he?
yeah,
Nothing
then
serious, I hope.
Sounds like he's in hospital to me.
I'm sure it's not. He'll let us know.
I think he's in hospital the way I read it.
Yeah.
Hey, Pete, I'm going to be in London, my wife and I, from the 4th of October to the 8th of October.
Oh,
4 nights.
great. Well, I'll come out and find you.
Yeah.
All right. We're staying at the same place we stayed at last time, the DoubleTree at Tower Hill.
Okay. Oh, that'd be it's easy.
Yeah.
And it's not. But better like Bob will be over, so we'll both come and find you.
Evening,
I'll
Charlie.
keep you posted near the time.
Great. Good stuff.
I'm on and off because I'm going out in about 5 minutes' time. So just come on to say hello, and I'll talk to you, everybody, in a couple of weeks.
Yeah, all right,
Appreciate
mate,
it,
no problem.
Charlie.
I'll be in New Jersey in 2 weeks. So on that one, we'll call you from the hotel.
New Jersey.
Yeah, New Jersey.
Jersey.
Yeah, Jersey. Yeah. All right. So we'll talk to you then. Say hi to everyone that comes in, and I'll see you on the next one.
Charlie, can you give us
All right,
a weather
Charlie.
report?
Sorry?
Can you give us a weather report just before you go?
It's overcast and gloomy, but it's still 80 plus degrees.
And that was
Okay.
the weather from Charles in.
Yeah. For anyone who's interested, yeah. I'm sure it's as warm in California, right, Chris?
Actually, we did have it warm for a couple of days last week, but it's right now it's 68 degrees.
Oh, boy.
And the high will be at 3 o'clock, 76.
That's about the same.
Right. Right now it's gloomy. But it'll be sunny later.
That's the same as Seattle, Chris.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Well, we'll see you on the next one, guys.
All right,
All right, Charlie. Take care.
Bye for now.
Right. There might be some football to report on by then. We might be on our way home.
Yeah.
After the other day, yeah.
How did your boy get on at the baseball, Steve?
He's not home yet. He doesn't get home till tomorrow.
I've got to pass all these details on to a couple of people. People at Radio 4, Radio 5, and BBC London.
Right. I don't. I'd say I'll find out when it gets back tomorrow.
I know BBC London were there for yesterday's game. I'm not sure what they were doing today. And Radio 5 and Radio 4, both their sort of pieces from the stadium and for their breakfast program. So,
okay. But for you guys, it was the baseball game in London this weekend.
Really?
Yeah, and my lad's been covering it for.
Yeah, the Phillies beat the Mets.
Where was it?
Philadelphia versus New York Mets.
Right.
It was on Sky, I think. No, it wasn't Sky. TNT.
Yeah. All right. Okay.
Okay, and Steve,
I've been otherwise engaged. I've been in Liverpool yesterday.
You said your son's covering it for who?
The magazine he
Okay.
does stuff for.
A website and a magazine he writes for.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's the biggest selling magazine.
You probably know more about it than me, Pete. You know more about it than me.
Yeah, it's the biggest selling baseball magazine in the UK.
Interesting. Yeah. It's funny that there's a cricket tournament going on in New York, in Texas. Well, what's all that about?
It's the World 50 over, World Cup 50 over, which England, believe it or not, are the holders of.
Right. Well, we got beat. Got beat. Mostly. Yeah. So apart from that trip, John, when's your next one?
The next trip? When I go out to Italy.
Oh, you're not away till then, no?
Yeah, my wife's got a cruise coming up to do with her business. I'm not going on that.
Right.
Yeah.
I was looking at a cruise the other day, actually, for next year, Johnny. You're not going to believe this one, if we do it. 3 nights in Seattle Hotel. 10 nights on the Queen Elizabeth up to Alaska.
Yeah.
Including flights, balcony cabin.
Yeah.
August the 5th next year.
Wow.
So it's a possibility.
Is that like a bargain price or something? It sounds like it could be pricey.
With a balcony and flights,
yeah,
it was about 3,200 quid, which is not a bad deal at all, really, considering the flights.
Yeah,
flights themselves are probably about 1,200 quid.
Wow. Well, I know it's next year and there's so much going on, but yeah, who knows? I know that Macca was talking about Fiji, and that could be a possibility. Yeah.
Well, I think it's a bit far, I think, for us.
I know how it goes. We start talking about stuff, and it's in the future. So who knows? Yeah.
Well, the other half wants to do Alaska, so it's a possibility, Johnny.
Yeah.
You could be our guide in Seattle.
Absolutely. Yeah. Well, if you went on the cruise and we weren't busy, we'd come as well. I'm sure we would. Yeah.
Yeah. Why not? Queen Elizabeth as well. It's Cunard. I've not done Cunard, so it's a possibility. We'll see how things pan out.
So I've lost track of the Cunard ships. Obviously, the Queen Elizabeth. So the Queen Anne's coming out next, right?
Yeah. Queen Anne's out. It's already out.
Yeah. So when did the Queen Elizabeth come out to replace the QE2?
Oh God.
So it came out after the Mary by 3 or 4 years after the Mary. Yeah.
2006 or 8, something like that, maybe.
Okay. So she's been around a long time. Yeah.
Yeah, and then the Victoria came out.
Yeah.
So there's 4 of them now. They got 4.
Yeah.
We're considering it anyway, because it's cost us nearly that much to do the Baltic this year. But on that one, we've got the package. We've got the drinks and all that included.
Yeah.
2 weeks out of Southampton. So if you go on the Lizzie, you'd be paying for your drinks, obviously, unless they have packages. I don't know.
Yeah, they're expensive because we're on the Queen Victoria with Macca, and we haven't done the package because we're in port every day. So I mean, it's going to cost you, whatever, £80 a day or something, or $80 a day. I don't know, it's worth it.
How long are you going for a week?
We're going for 7 weeks, Steve. That's
No, for the cruise, Johnny, the cruise.
yeah, I know, but there's another cruise involved as well. We've got 2 weeks on the Sun Princess from Southampton.
Oh, from,
Yeah,
from Southampton?
it goes on forever. It goes. I don't know how we're going to get all our medications together. Yeah, yeah.
Where's it cruising to from Southampton?
Fort Lauderdale
Oh, it's going
Okay.
back over to the States.
to get home. Yeah, yeah,
Right. So that'll be September time, will it?
yeah. Exactly. Yeah, we get home on October. I should be excited about it, right? But
Yeah. I'll tell you who's working on the Sun. Chief hotel manager, our mate Ralph D'Souza. He was on there apparently.
okay. Well,
He took care of us when we went on there.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
So you just mention our names, Johnny. You never know.
Yeah. Okay, look, we've been in nearly 25 minutes now, and it's just the four of us. This is what I predicted. Yeah, I know.
It's going to happen, John. It's going to happen. Like I say,
Yeah,
other
exactly.
people have got lives, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They don't have to be committed to this.
No, I know.
There's things they need to do or go. So whatever. No problem.
I'll put a message on the thing that we could be closing in 10 minutes. See what happens.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was a good turnout in Liverpool, wasn't it?
Yeah, there's a few there, Pete. I can't think of the names now. The PP, she was like a coloured girl, public room stewardess. On the PP, she was going out with a PRS. They married. I've got a photograph. I'll put it up.
Not Nisa. Not Nisa.
Nisa.
No, she married John Hamilton, didn't she?
No. This is another one. Another girl. They were there anyway. He approached me. He said, I know you. He said, yeah. Said, you were barman on this PP. And I was PRS. I couldn't picture him. And he showed me this picture, like, of him, himself and his girlfriend. Well, we're all sat in the lounge. We had a picture took with Andy Hitchcock. Miss Wales was there. Who's this?
Oh, it's Bobo. Just in time, yeah.
Can't join. What's the Colin? Colin can't come in.
Yeah, I know. There's a lot of people can't come in. Oh,
Alan.
here comes Taffy.
Can't join. John, what's the password?
Who's
said
that
that?
from?
Colin Doughty.
Oh, okay. Always says that, don't he? All right, I'll take care. I'll take care of that.
Who have we got there now? We've got Bobo.
Can't hear you yet. There you go.
There's Bobo. Evening, Bobo. Oh,
Trying to get his audio going. Hey, Taffy.
Zoom user, Bobo. You got us?
Yeah, I've got you now. I've had a hell of a job trying to get in tonight. I don't know why.
Johnny, you got to fix this, Johnny.
No, it's not me at all. It's not.
No,
me.
no. I don't know what happened, but anyway, I got in, so that's the main thing. Yeah.
Taffy's here. Hello, Taffy. We got a thumb. It's been a very quiet one tonight, Lois. There's not many people around tonight.
Oh, no. Yeah.
There we are. It's been quiet. What have you been up to, Bobo?
Me, nothing much. The weather in Northern Ireland's not too good, but I'm doing a big trip tomorrow. I'm heading out for 5 days to the south of Ireland.
Right.
So, and I'm going to, Taffy's given me Des's address. So there's a good chance that I might hunt Des out.
Okay. Right.
Yeah.
David.
Are you stalking me or what?
No, I'm not.
Oh, it's Tash.
That was since I saw you, mate.
Go on, Bobo, give us a full story. You
Yeah.
haven't given them the full details.
Okay, so I'm gonna head. I'm heading out tomorrow morning. I'll head out towards Inniskillen, and then head out to Sligo, and then down. Taffy's given me some information of all these great places to go, but I'm camping.
Oh, yeah, did you get then?
Yeah, Bobo, my dad was born in Enniskillen.
Oh, okay. Well, that's where I'm going to be heading.
I got
Yeah.
I
And
got a
he-
First
cousin.
place
I got a
will be
cousin
in-
who lives there.
He
My
lives
cousin
in a
lives there.
little place called Tempo.
Tempo. Okay, well, I'll have to have a look at these places. So
Yeah,
early tomorrow.
That's Northern Ireland, isn't it? Enniskillen?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, but then I go
Right.
over to
County
the west
Fermanagh.
to Sligo, and then head down the Atlantic. But as Taffy said, I'm trying to do so much in such a short period of time because I've got to come back on Friday, and then I'm only staying the weekend, and then I'm the following Monday, if I can get my boat, I'm heading over to Scotland, and then
Right.
do 5 days in Scotland. So I'll be
And you say you're camping.
Yeah, I bought all the gear. And then
Well, let's see how long
Taffy's
that lasts,
laughing.
mate.
Stop
You-
laughing, Taffy.
You'll be
Taffy's
booking into a
laughing.
B&B within 2 days, I tell you.
He's
I've got
doing,
the
he's doing the Wild Atlantic Way, Chris. In
Uh-huh.
a tent.
Anyhow, guys, I only popped in quick because I've got to go because
okay.
I didn't get back till 3:45 and had to go and do some shopping. I haven't cooked my jarry yet, so
Oh, you need to-
yeah, I just Steve, sorry I didn't say goodbye last night to
Yeah,
you and
we had to
Dave.
dash off, Fruity.
Yeah, I know. So
Dave's
but,
train, apparently, the
Yeah.
later one had been cancelled.
right.
So we had to get him
Right.
off to the airport, to the station, just after 10.
Yeah.
So,
Right.
yeah,
Okay.
no problem. What time did you finish up?
Oh, I wasn't very late. I wasn't
No.
very late. We were. They closed that bar downstairs at 10 o'clock, so we went through to the lounge bar,
Right.
and I didn't have any. I only took the one up from there, and I didn't have any more.
Right.
I wasn't pissed or anything, but I'd had enough.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know,
yeah.
I didn't want any
It's a long
more.
day- It's a long day for it, isn't
Well, all the walking up to that pub
it? Yeah.
just to go and look at that antique loo.
An antique cottage in the Philharmonic. Do you know the Philharmonic,
the-
Chris, in
yeah.
Liverpool?
Yeah.
Philharmonic pub.
Yeah.
Yes, it's quite an outrageous gentleman's toilet.
Oh.
Miss
It's
Inns
funny
couldn't
that-
wait to go in.
It's funny. Up until 5 minutes ago, Fruity, we were about to pull the plug because there's only 4 of us in after half an hour. But then all of a sudden, we got you
Yeah.
guys.
Well,
Good.
John,
Hello,
sorry, I
John.
can't stay.
I have
No,
Colin,
no,
Colin
because-
Welch is in the house.
You know,
Hello,
I need to go.
all right.
I need to go
It's
and
fine.
cook some dinner. I'm knackered as it is because all the
Okay.
walking.
Understood, Fruity. Understood.
All right,
Uh,
Fruity,
I-
no
I-
All right,
problem.
Fruity.
All right,
and I'm putting the Oscar tail on tonight from last week, Fruity.
okay, all right.
All right,
Well, we
mate.
haven't got. I haven't heard anything else from Oscar. So,
No, it's fine. It's good. It's good. Hello, Colin.
Hello,
all right,
how are
guys.
you?
See you.
Hello.
Sorry, Colin. I've got to rush. See you
No,
all soon.
all right, Dave.
Yeah.
No problem.
Ta-ra.
Bye.
Ta-ra.
Bye. Bye.
Good to
Here, Fruity.
Missing you already.
Bye, Fruity.
Everybody okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. Just talking about the
Good.
Liverpool experience.
Nice to
this
hear.
weekend.
Love some of your shots, John, on your little adventure.
Yeah, it was something we hadn't done before, the land tour. I'll tell you what, it's a young person's game because every morning your bag's got to be outside your room at 6 in the morning and you get on the train or bus.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
But the funniest thing was from Fairbanks to Skagway. So it was a long day, and they were sitting saying, "Well, we've seen moose, we've seen this and that, we haven't seen any bears." And all of a sudden, there's 3 of them right there. Grizzlies. There's the mama grizzly and the two babies, two
Yeah.
pups, and they didn't run away. So it was great. It was great.
That's
Yeah.
good. Brilliant.
Yeah.
Good.
I do remember I took a flight from Skagway over Glacier Bay It was on it. It was me, Nevin, Aggie, Vince Grealish. Can't remember, someone else, one other one, I think. And the over the glaciers was brilliant. It was absolutely fabulous going over there. And then the pilot he said, I've got to go down here. And he did a swerve, I don't know whatever you call it, just went down as close as he could. He said, there's a bear right there. And we all took pictures and all that, tried to get pictures anyway. And it was superb, absolutely brilliant, brilliant time. That would have been about 1977. 78. I can't remember exactly. That's a long time ago, though.
Yeah.
But flying over the glaciers is brilliant, isn't it?
Yeah, it's funny. It's funny how is it just the British who call the glaciers glaciers?
Well, America it's Glacier Bay, isn't it? And it's we call we as English it's glacier.
Yeah, glacier. Yeah, I get it.
Tomatoes and tomatoes.
Yeah.
I think Dave Inge made it more famous than the 2 million Americans have done it. Dave Inge with his flamboyant Glacier Bay.
With Dave's
was
it the wild salmon in the can, wasn't it?
Yeah. The Tesco salmon. Yeah.
Yes. That was him and Andy Hiscox, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, very funny that was.
But didn't the crew take salmon home back to England in little styro boxes or something? Was that correct? I just, if you went on leave.
Never heard of that before, Bob. I've never heard of that.
No, I know that you can ship it via the ice thing, the dry ice. You wouldn't take it home yourself.
Oh, okay. I wasn't quite sure. Yeah, so I suppose it wouldn't look. You imagine it on your plane, stinking the plane out. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
It was Ketchikan. I think we went fishing a couple of times and I caught salmon, and we left it with the guy, and he smoked it for us, and we picked it up the next time.
Oh yeah.
So it's not like the smoked salmon you get here. It's like big chunks of salmon.
Yeah.
It's been gorgeous.
Yeah.
Lovely stuff. When we go back the next time, they're ready for us, basically. He's put it in his oak smokers or wherever you put them in.
Yeah. Colonel, I like the king crab that you caught.
Oh, yeah.
Did you actually catch that? Or was it just...
I remember on the back of the Sun in Skagway, Arthur Keating used to put a net down with, I don't know what he had in it, and he'd pull up 2 Alaskan king crabs. They were monsters. Absolutely huge.
Yeah, I'll tell you what.
Do you remember that, John? Do you?
Yeah, and the price of crab now.
How much is it a kilo?
I couldn't tell you, but if you ordered crab legs in Anchorage, it was $128.
Oh my God!
It's gone crazy because I'll tell you why. Because the king crab season has been closed for 2 years,
right?
So it hasn't been available. Because what they do is when they want to regenerate the population. So that's why it's so crazy. But I mean, obviously, there's plenty of different species of crab you can eat. But
that actually makes sense, doesn't it? To stop fishing for them.
Yeah.
To build up the stocks makes sense. Makes sense.
Do you remember the head waiter, Ray? Was it Ray? Who caught the salmon?
Yeah. I've got it on the video. Yeah, Ray when he caught his salmon. Yeah.
Big huge thing, wasn't it?
Of the season.
Yeah.
Ray, our assistant maitre d', caught the largest salmon of the year, and our cameras were at the event to record Ray's jubilation. What's the poundage, Ray?
Well, it's just going to weigh him, John. Unbelievable.
You've got to say some words for Channel 4. It's going to be exclusive.
John, this is cruising in Alaska. This is terrific. You can leave me here for life.
What is it, Ray?
28. 29. 29. 29.
That's great.
Wow. Right, look at that. At least, what was that? At least £90? What do you say, John? 20, that's good enough. The captain says 28, that's good enough. God.
Okay, back to the ship, Ray.
All right. Thank these gentlemen for giving us a hand. Thanks a lot, Captain.
All right.
See you next week, eh?
Think the ship want to buy some king crab next week?
The last Channel 4 exclusive.
Oh, it's unbelievable.
Wait a minute.
I don't know if you heard, Colin. Have you heard about Roger Cheney?
No.
He had a stroke, apparently.
Oh, right. Okay.
He's in a bad way. He's in intensive care, apparently.
Oh, did you get that from
Hilda?
Hilda, yeah, Dave. Sorry,
John.
John, yeah.
Yeah.
When did that
Yesterday.
happen, Steve?
Well, we found out yesterday, but
Did he post it on Facebook or on?
yeah.
Oh, I didn't hear that, Steve. Oh, that's a shame.
What job did he do?
Is he still in India?
It happened somewhere else, but I don't know if he's back in India now. I think did somebody say they transferred him back to India or?
Yeah, I think the
don't know.
message was he had the stroke in the Philippines. Then he sort of semi-recovered, so they flew him back to Goa. Then he had a relapse.
Right.
It wasn't in a very good way.
Oh dear.
Yeah, John will keep us posted on that one, I presume.
Yeah.
Anyway,
he was one of the chefs, Bobo. He was a chef, Bobo.
I was a chef. I didn't know what he did. Yeah.
Yeah, it was. I can't. He wasn't. Yeah, he was. It was the main chef in the main galley, wasn't
The executive chef, wasn't he?
he? Oh, I'm not sure about that.
Sun Princess.
not on the Sun. He wasn't on the Sun. He was one of the chefs on the Sun. I don't know if he made it up to it. But I don't know.
He was in charge of the grill, doing all the steaks and that. That's what he did.
Ah, right. Okay. Yeah.
But he became an executive chef when all the contracts were lost.
Yeah, whatever. Dave's not gonna. Dave's gonna make it. He's probably.
I'll do some broadcasting from Southern Ireland, from Inniskillen and all these strange places. And if I catch up with Des, I'll try and do an interview with Des.
Okay. I was in Enniskillen one time, Bobo, and they had the world ski championships on the lake. Yeah,
I'll do that.
The world championships.
Wow,
we're there for like a couple of weeks, I guess.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to my trip.
Surprised me.
It's going to be interesting.
It's a nice town, Enniskillen. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll head there first. That's my first.
Go to Blake's Pub. Don't forget Blake's Pub.
Blake's Pub. Okay.
There's some wonderful places in and around the area because we've done a lot of it. We've been to Union Hall. That sounds really naff, but it's a really lovely place.
Okay.
And Skibbereen.
I'll try and remember.
Skibbereen was lovely, and certain parts of Cork were great. Absolutely wonderful places to go to.
Good.
And we've been down to, I think they pronounce it Cobb or Cove. Cove, where the Titanic went from on its last trip.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Trying to remember these.
Titanic was anchored out in Cove.
Right. Thank you. I didn't know it was anchored out, but they.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh right. I said they used a ferry.
They used the tender. They used the There's the nomadic. I think tender.
Yeah, nomadic.
Ferry people out. Yeah.
Isn't that in Belfast at the moment?
Yes, it is.
Yes. Yeah. They restored it beautifully.
Yeah.
Because it was a restaurant in Paris and it caught fire. And the whole superstructure was destroyed, and then they towed it to to Belfast, and it was all restored there.
It looks good.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
brilliant.
it looks really nice.
Yeah.
But going back to Blake's pub, William Blake, that's who it's named after, Bobo, in
Right.
Enniskillen. And they have one of it's a very historic pub, and they have one of the doors from the Game of Thrones in there too.
Oh, do they? Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll take some pictures.
Right. There you go.
Okay, guys, we'll let you all
All
go.
right.
Okay.
We'll update you.
All
Take
right,
care.
Johnny, okay.
Enjoy.
Nice to
Love
see
it.
you all, and we'll catch up with you in a
Lovely
couple
to
of
see
weeks.
everybody.
See you next time.
Take care now.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye for now.
Bye for now.
Bye.
Hello, everyone. This is Oscar from Ollie's Pocket with Oscar Tales. A tale of epaulets and lanyards. In a recent crew bar show, some interest and discussion went on as to the wearing of epaulets on our steward uniforms in the 1960s on P&O Orient ships, and also to the wearing of lanyards by public room stewards. Epaulets bear some resemblance to the shoulder patouges of ancient Roman military costumes. Patouges epaulets are usually leather strips to protect the upper arms and shoulder. By the end of the 17th century, they become bunches of ribbons worn on the shoulders of military coats, which were partly for decorative purposes, but had the practical job of preventing shoulder belts from slipping. From the 18th century, the epaulets were used by the French and other armies to indicate rank. Lanyards. This word in English comes from the French word lanière, originally used to refer to a strap or rope in the late medieval period from the 17th century, and it was used to fasten things down on a ship. By the Victorian era, lanyards were used to carry a knife, pistol, or whistle by soldiers who wore them under their uniforms over one shoulder rather than round the neck. In the trenches of the First World War, officers used a lanyard attached to their pistol. So when engaging the enemy, the weapon could not be wrested from their grasp and turned on them and the men they were leading into battle as they went over the top. Ceremonial lanyards were fancy coloured braids worn under officers' epaulets during the 19th century. Apparently, Napoleon really liked them. You can still see them today on military dress uniforms. I am sure you've seen pictures and television news stories of King Charles and Prince of Wales in a dress uniform with lanyards. Why P&O chose to put epaulets on their waiters' uniforms, I cannot tell you. I do know from wearing them that you needed a cardboard shoulder pad under the jacket to keep the epaulette straight on top of the uniform. We used to make the shoulder pads ourselves. They were not provided. Although a steward in the restaurant wore a blue epaulette with a silver button on each end, a bellboy wore the same, plus a pair of white gloves folded through his epaulette. This was supposed to be taken out and put on your hands when serving food from a silver salver. I do remember doing it when serving canopies at a party. For the most part of a bellboy's duties, they remain firmly fixed on their shoulders. Certainly when I was a lift boy, I never put them on my hands. Some boys went through their entire miserable existence as a bellboy at £16 a month and never got to use their gloves at all. They only removed them to wash them for inspection. Public room stewards in the bars and lounges wore a lanyard and epaulets on their white button-to-the-neck uniform. The clip on the end of the lanyard clipped into a round brass badge which had a number on it. No name for you, just a badge with public room steward written on it and a number. Bellboys were known as junior ratings, waiters as ratings, and public room stewards as senior ratings. There is the clue, I think, to why they wore a lanyard, apart from the fact that P&O needed some sign to show that rank. Remember when I wrote and told the Oscar tale about the history of P&O over a number of episodes? Well, in one, I talked about the mail contract to India before the Suez Canal opened and the overland route from Alexander to the Red Sea, where the mail was put into a second ship to India. The mail and passengers went in the special carriages and carts, stopping overnight at a port. It then went on to say that senior ratings went with the convoy armed with pistols to protect it. Could those senior ratings have worn lanyards attached to their pistols? It is only a theory, but these things usually have an historic reason back in the mists of antiquity. Well, that's all, folks, for this week. From Oscar. Oh, and always remember,